Hi, my name is Sil, and this is my strategy explanation video for my Chaos End Asriel Phase 1 no-hit. This is very technical, but you can probably follow along at home if you have some knowledge in this fight and a willingness to learn more. I just want to begin this video by saying that there is a practice mode option on the main menu. It can be difficult to tell because everything is written in Chinese, but I found the easiest way to tell them apart is to look at these two columns right here. In this one, you will see that there's a single line, while down here there are two. This indicates phases 1 and 2. And this column here shows the attack number, starting at 1 on each. I would recommend practicing each attack separately until you can no-hit them consistently. This might not seem like much, but because the fight is memory heavy and it's so easy to die, this could also help with you completing the fight. If you're unsure how to do certain strategies, never be afraid to experiment. If you're still unsure, watch a no-hit. It's also worth noting that the attacks do not repeat on their own in practice mode unless you die continuously, but you can press escape and you can select the same attack again to restart. You don't have to play through the whole game to unlock every attack, so this is a good training method. Anyway, let's begin with attack 1. The first part is simple enough, just go straight down. When the two big stars collide, watch where their mini stars go. It's random where they appear, as well as the circles that spawn with them, so this will depend on whether or not you have paid attention. Regardless, very simple stuff. Attack 2 has different strategies. Some players use this weird leaping strategy, but I find that a little dangerous. Instead, I use the one I came up with, which is to keep leaping, but lower. On the third hop, make your way to the right so you can avoid the circle. After landing from the next hop, jump as high as you can and make your way back to the center. Jump to the right through this gap as soon as the big star passes through it. Wait at this point for a moment, then jump back through, and once you land, go back to the right while jumping. Make your way down to this corner, and as soon as the giant star is about to land, make your way upwards. This is to avoid the RNG heavy star cluster at the very bottom, as well as dodging these circles. The first part of attack 3 has no consistent strategy. Some suggest going up and down while hugging the edge, but I just react since that's all you can really do here. As the box moves to the left, try and aim for the very center while staying down low. This is because of the giant star that will spawn, and yes, this has ended a few of my runs. Move to this point here, and then follow this pattern just as the stars spawn in. To start attack 4, move to the left, either above or below this star. Move with it until the slash passes, then move to the right. Move with the right side stars until the slash passes again, then make your way back to the left. As soon as a giant warning appears, move down to just above where it says HP and stay still for the blue. Once the box expands, move to here, then move back and forth twice as soon as you see this star coming your way. This is important as it makes the attack a lot easier. Just before the slashes come in, move to this spot to avoid the remaining stars. For the red star part, you can just hide here. See? Doesn't that look a lot easier? It's almost that easy. This attack is a lot easier than it looks. For attack 5, move for the orange slash and pay attention to where the next slash is. You will have to avoid that, and if the slash crosses over with the giant stars, they will fire mini stars at you which can throw you off. What I think works best is to hold X and slowly move for the next orange slash while evading the mini stars. It's not possible for all 3 giant stars to go off at once, but you can get a situation where 2 of them fire at the same time, which can complicate things. Again, this is sadly down to RNG, but knowing how the attack works, as I've explained here, is a good strategy to learn. After the third orange slash, move to the bottom right corner. As soon as this star aims at you, move to the left slightly to dodge it. Wait until the next blue slash before going left again, but don't go all the way to the left. Instead, you'll want to be waiting on the very left edge of the HP bar, between that and where it says HP. This can be hard to time, but I found the best way to do so is to wait until this big star moves out of the way before going right again. go to the bottom right corner, just above where it says RD. If you wait in the very corner, you will get hit by the stars that burst out. Once they appear, then you can move back down to the very corner. Attack 6 is very tricky. Once the slash appears, move to the very right. You will want to be counting the number of mini-stars that pass just beneath you, and after you reach 4, move down slightly and hold X to go slowly with them. Once the next slash appears, move to the very left and go up slightly. Once you hear the swoosh noise, move as far down to the right as you can. These rings are very finicky, so it's best if you avoid them completely using this method. Once they pass you, move back up to the top left as much as possible before joining the stars movement again. Repeat this maneuver and stay down low. As soon as you turn blue, jump over one set of stars, then jump over 2 sets. The key to avoiding the lower slash is to jump a little bit later than your brain is probably telling you should. Jump over one more set and keep moving left until the end. Now, I know that sounds very tricky, and it is, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes a little bit less annoying. How am I doing this? Attack 7 is short but very fast. Move right slightly before jumping to the left through the star triangles. Move right underneath the stars coming up from above, and jump as early as you can through the next star triangle. Wait until the blue slash just passes you before you move again to avoid the orange slash. Wait again, and then jump as early as you can. Make your way to the very left or right, whichever works for you. You might want to hold X if you are too close to the edges. Now that sounds like a lot, but that's because this is all happening at a very fast speed. This is what it looks like in real time. Yeah, it's fast. Always be prepared for this attack, and what is coming up next. To start final, or attack 8, move up to the left to avoid all the stars, before moving down as early as possible to avoid the stars spawning from higher up. This dodge is quite precise, so I would recommend practicing this bit over and over until you have a feeling of what it is like to no-hit it on a consistent level. Start moving right after doing so, and keep jumping over 2 sets of stars. Once the box starts moving, be ready for RNG hell. I don't really have any good advice for this bit, unfortunately. The direction of the stars varies in a way that I think is random, but I'm not 100% sure if it's truly RNG. Regardless, you will need to stay away from the center because of the circle that spawns, and keep your eyes peeled for when the slashes appear, because you will have to dodge them and the stars that accompany it. I never said that this attack was going to be easy to learn, did I? Because, to be honest, it kind of isn't. And that's not even the end of it. For this part, try and focus less on the slashes and more about what direction the stars are going. Once the camera zooms in, stay in the middle and go up and down to avoid the helixes. Move to the center of this particular square until the slash disappears, and hold X while moving down to the bottom as the orange slash passes you. Let go of your movement keys as soon as the orange slash disappears because of the blue one that follows. Once the blue slash passes you, move to the very center and stay down low while moving back and forth through the star tunnel until the attack ends. And with that, you're done! You will always get reduced to 1 HP at this part, so don't worry about that as it's a cutscene which will heal you anyway. This was a lot to take in, and I hope I helped you to understand the attacks better. And if I didn't, well, I tried. I also want to say that the majority of my viewers are not actually subscribed to the channel, and I have a very good reason for saving this until the very end. People asking for subs or advert sponsors at random points just breaks the flow of the video, like an advert popping up just after the tension builds up in TV shows. I hate having to divert in the middle unless it's something actually related to what I'm doing, so that's why I chose to say that now rather than 3 minutes in. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. You might even have some consistent strategies of your own. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you learned something new. Until next time.